So similar to a sequence, we can also talk about when a series converge or diverge. If the value in my series add up to just a real number, then we're gonna say that the series converges to that number. If the sum of all that numbers is infinity minus infinity, or if the sum doesn't exist, then we're gonna say that the series diverge. But first thing first, we should not confuse between sequence and series. So let's take a look at this example real quick. Again, if we talk about the sequence, a sequence is just a list of numbers. So if we have a sequence, so my left side here is going to be a sequence, but my right side is going to be a series. When we talk about a sequence, it will just be a list of numbers. So here, my sequence of 1 is just going to be a sequence of number 1. So it's just going to be a long list of number 1. So all the numbers that we see here is just going to be number 1. So all these numbers is going to just converge to 1. On the other hand, if we talk about a series, when we talk about a series, that means we're going to now add all these numbers up. So if we add all these numbers up, you can kind of imagine if we add all these numbers one up, that's going to be infinity. So we can kind of say that this summation is going to be infinity. So now that means my series diverge now. So this guy diverges. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. If we have a series of n, so this guy is just going to be the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So the numbers in this sequence seems to just be increasing without bounds. So this guy is going to diverge. So this guy diverge. If we talk about a series, now we are going to be talking about when we add all these numbers up. This is going to be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. And you can kind of imagine if we add all these numbers up, this is going to blow up. It's going to go all the way to infinity. So we can say that this guy is going to diverge. Alright, let's take a look at the next two then. So here we have a sequence of 1 over n. So this guy is going to be 1 over 1, 1 over 2, 1 over 3, 1 over 4, 1 over 5, 1 over 5, and so on. Now, if we look at part T, this is going to be 1 over 2 to the n. So this is going to give me 1 over 1, 1 over 2, 1 over 4, 1 over 8, 1 over 16, and so on. So both of these sequence are going to converge to 0. So this guy converges to 0. The number is gonna keep decreasing and it's gonna approach. It's gonna get very, very small. It's gonna keep getting smaller and it's gonna go down to 0. And the same with this one. So for part G, this sequence is also going to converge to 0. Okay. However, if we talk about the series now, the series is gonna mean if we add all these numbers up. So I'm gonna have, let me see. This is going to be 1 over 1 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 5 and so on. This is going to be 1 over 1 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 8 plus 1 over 16 and so on. We're going to talk about how to find these summations later. So let me actually kind of give a reference. So this is going to show us up again in example 3.9 and 4.6. This series is going to show up in example 3.8. But for now, let me just say that one of them, in particular, part F, is going to diverge. And the other one, part H, this guy is going to converge to 2. So I'm just going to leave you with the answer for now, but we're going to come back in the later examples here.